going to do to save time is I'm just going to simply highlight this text. Okay, Control C. I'm going to come back into our original, and you can see we got a nice lovely white area there which we're going to fill up. I'm just with the text tool, I'm going to click and drag. Okay, just drag it across, make it a little bit bigger, hold down shift. This is one thing I don't think I showed you yet. When you use the text tool, let me get rid of that, sorry. When I choose the text tool, horizontal text tool, and I click, normally we've been clicking, this time I'm going to click and drag. Okay, click and drag, and you'll notice, let's say you've gone too much to the right, okay, or you just want to move this actual selection. Hold down space bar on your keyboard, and you'll notice you can move it. Isn't that great? That just makes my life a lot easier. I'm happy there, and you'll now notice we got a text tool, a text selection made. So all I need to do is inside of here, I'm going to change the color to blue just so you can see it, and I'm going to Control V, and there it is. Okay, and with this you can move these nodes, so you can move them up and down, so you can get less text if you want, you can get more text if you want, or let's say you wanted the text just to be on the left hand side, you can drag it across. So that's why it's quite handy for formatting text. These boxes are very handy. Okay, so that's my text. It's just some fictitious text that you can download for free. And do you know what I'm going to do, as we always do with the move tool selected, holding down Alt, I'm just going to make a copy of it just to save on time, and I'm going to put it there. Okay, and there we go. So there is our two fake texts. We didn't come in the last tutorial and add folders, but at the moment it's okay, so we'll do that at the end. Here's our two fakes text. And then the last thing that we had in there, again, is another bit of fake text. I'm just going to click on that, Control C, come back in. You just go to that folder, you'll be able to download it. And I'm going to click just once, Control V, and there's our header. Okay, so we got our fake text. And if you say this text here, you want to move it across a bit, just use the left and right cursor keys. That's fine. I could take this layer and the layer below it. I could hold down Control on my keyboard, select them both, just so I can move them both. So I'm going to move them down a bit. Okay, there we go. And if I select just the blue title here, which is this top layer here, okay, if I select that, I can then, holding down Alt again, I can just drag it up. Saves me from typing it out again. Okay, I'm just going to move it up a bit because we're going to move it all down in a minute. I'm just going to move it across, and then again I'm going to take that top bit and the bottom text here, which is this one. Okay, so in fact I'm going to move that up underneath the top one so they're both together. So we got the top title, the bottom text, hold down Control on my keyboard, and now I can move them both down, and if I hold down Shift as well, it keeps it in a straight line. My computer seems to be, and there we go. Booyakasha. It is, as they say in Thai, lip loi lao. Okay, and that is our template. We've done a great job. So let's do an overview while we got a bit of time. Okay, what did we do? We built our header. Well, first things first, we built our shape. Okay, we then built our graphics. In the header we mixed graphics. We added text to this. We used free transform to change it. We came into layer styles. We took the people. We added glow, outer glow around them. We put in some more graphics. We came down to our search bar. Most of these, in fact, this one, all of these are shapes. We just took shapes with the marquee tool selected. We just deleted some of the shapes. Okay, this whole template here is just a basic way of building it. There's more advanced techniques, but let's get the basics under our belt and you'll understand it a lot easier. So you could take something like this. You could take an idea that you have, okay, you could draw it on paper and then bring it in a Photoshop, and you can actually build anything you want. I mean, you've got a variety of colors, you've got so many techniques that you can do, but from learning this basic build your own template, you can now go into Photoshop, mess around, add stuff, make mistakes. It doesn't matter, you'll only get better. Okay, So once I finish uploading all these tutorials, in the next course we're going to actually be cutting this up, and we're going to be putting this into Dreamweaver so we can make it into a web page, because a lot of people nowadays, they build all their web pages inside of Photoshop, especially the graphics or other programs. But building a template like this inside of Photoshop, you need to know how to cut this up, how to get it into Dreamweaver, and how to format it, very similar like the CSS course, through div tags and stuff. And you can make yourself beautiful websites in Photoshop, transfer them to Dreamweaver, and you'll be up and running in no time.